If you're studying psychology, please watch this video. There are 3 things that I would have told my younger self. For context, I'm 23 years old and I'm in my final year of my master's in psychology. The first thing is that you don't actually get any practical experience until you're in masters. So until your 5th and 6th year of training, you don't actually know what it's like to be a psychologist. I would advise you to do as much paid work that is similar to a psychology role, so you can actually reflect and understand if this is something that you want to do. The second thing to keep in mind is try work in other industries, try work in other jobs or adjacent industries, kind of diversifying your skills, because reality is most people who graduate from a psychology degree don't end up doing psychology forever or do it full time. Like, a lot of people work part-time and do other things like research roles or marking or something like that, because the truth is doing face-to-face one-on-one client work like 5 hours, 6 hours a day, 5 days a week is just not sustainable. It is not sustainable for anyone, even if you're an extrovert. The amount of cognitive work it takes to just be in a therapy session is insane, and to do that back to back for multiple people and hold all of this space is so difficult. My last thing is be prepared to be constantly evaluated. Particularly when you get to masters, there is this thing where you are just constantly under evaluation, and it's not like your academic work, which you can kind of separate from yourself. It's how you present as a therapist, and it's almost very personal to yourself, so it can be really hard to take on feedback. And as I move through my degree, I find that I'm so much more sensitive to feedback, and I used to take it on the chin and be okay, but now it takes me a couple of days to recover from feedback in terms of improving my therapy, which is completely warranted, but it takes a toll on you, and that's something that I wish I knew beforehand. Follow me for more content. I am trying to educate future psychology students, so it would be much appreciated. I also have a podcast called Mental Status, where I talk about my pathway and my experience of studying psychology in a lot more detail. So if you want to listen to that, my link is in my bio.